So I'm here with Dr. Verima because she is a doctor. You've been doing such very cool research into like gut health and all of these very interesting things, liver cancer research. Like you have to tell me all about that. But before we go into that, tell us about what you do on a regular day, like on a regular basis. What does that look like? Because I can only imagine it has so many things involved.
Yeah, thank you for that question. Science is so fascinating. It has no end. It only every time you start and you feel that it's just the beginning.
Yeah,
There's so many things to unravel. So my normal days, I'm a bench scientist, so I work in the lab doing
yeah.
a lot of experiments. So I call myself as a wet lab scientist. So yeah, I did my PhD in the gut microbiome,
Mm-hmm.
and more recently I've started working on actually not more recently, I worked on liver cancer, and now more recently I'm working on prostate cancer.
What?
So, yes, so there have been certain challenges
Mhm.
during my lifetime wherein I lost my aunt to breast cancer.
Oh
I
no.
lost my friend at a very early age to lung cancer.
Oh boy.
And that was what sort of motivated me to
Hmm.
pursue research in cancer. Not that I'm going to be a Nobel laureate and find a cure, but
You
at least
may.
I
You
know
may.
I will be contributing towards
Yeah.
something towards development and
Yeah.
helping perhaps in future treatment of opportunities. And
Mm.
that was my greater force of motivation.
Nice.
As a child, science always fascinated me. I remember I'm
Hmm.
from a very tiny place in India, which
Hmm.
is Goa.
Nice.
You can think of it as the Hawaii of US.
Okay, yeah.
Very tropical. And when I used to go visit my grandparents, which is in the countryside,
Hmm.
I would be so fascinated with the birds around that, if I found a dead bird, I would go and
Oh
dissect, open it
my
to see.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like try to pull out the different organs from this bird. And that is something which kept me uh, ignited.
Hmm.
There was some sort of a curiosity as to
Hmm.
why, what
Yeah.
is there. And I think my parents also had my upbringing in such a way that they sort of nurtured my questions and allowed
Hmm.
me to carry out experiments. I remember in high school I was actually having these jars
Hmm.
wherein I would put some sort of fruits inside and tighten it and put it in a dark space. And later on, I realized that as a kid, what I was actually doing was carrying out fermentation in an anaerobic.
You were. Oh my
Yeah, so
gosh.
these are the stuff and things right from the beginning, which sort of
Hmm.
motivated me to pursue science in the
Yeah.
quest of answering and looking at why, how, and what
Hmm.
can be done better.
Oh my
I'm sorry that
gosh.
was a long roundabout to a simple
No, that
question.
was a perfect answer because like that gave us some really good insight because a lot of people and some like, you know, children growing up, they would probably do the same thing. And then they would think like, okay, well, maybe that's not a good thing or a bad thing to do, but it is in all in the name of science and trying to figure out like what happened, or what could
Yeah.
happen, you know? So I love that you shared that with us. But tell us a little bit about why you wanted to write this chapter. Because I know it's like it's chapter 5. And
Yeah,
it's
actually,
a nice one.
I was so glad that you reached out to me and I had this opportunity because
Yeah.
I wanted to sort of share my experience and make it available to the greater world, thanks
Yes.
to you, Sanya, which would
You're
not
welcome.
otherwise be possible. And sort of my basic theme there was to let everybody know that it's not difficult.
Hmm.
It's science is something which you do in your regular day.
Yeah.
Your breathing, your
Hmm.
cooking, certain
Yeah.
fermented foods that you have, like the yogurt.
Yeah.
It all
All the time.
starts from within and from your kitchen. So
Yeah.
it's not far off. You don't have to be in a lab to do science. And that was a sort of a platform for me to
Hmm.
tell everybody else my journey and sort of
Yeah.
motivate people that science is not difficult.
Nice. Nice. I love that because like a lot of people think it's like hard numbers and these very difficult things,
Exactly.
and like there's so much more to it than that.
It's so funny that even organisms, they sort of multiply
Hmm.
by division,
They do.
which is different from math. So science is a
I know.
fascinating field where even the math can go wrong.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
or
yes.
they don't follow the principle of math. So,
I've never thought about it like that. Thank you for that.
Of
What would you
course.
say to like get more people involved in STEM? Get them thinking about why they should enter this career or why they should do this or why they should, even if they want to switch careers, at that different stages in their life, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to give it a try.
Yeah.
Give it an opportunity. Don't think
Hmm.
science is an opportunity. Think that you're giving science an opportunity by,
Yes.
just looking into it. One of the simplest thing you can do is obviously not read manuscripts because sometimes it's jargon and you may get lost.
Yes.
But just look at some scientific videos,
Hmm.
something as simple as you would show a toddler because science is not about it's not about degrees.
Yeah.
It's about understanding. It's about
Nice. I
doing
like
it
that.
in your hands,
Hmm.
and I feel that if as a child I wouldn't have dissected that bird that
No.
day, which was dead, I don't think so I would ever get motivated because I could actually see the different organs and
Ah.
it was something which was I didn't need an operation theater to do
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
It was sheer motivation. So
Yeah.
I'm not expecting people to go and dissect birds, but
No, please, not everybody, but not everybody,
exactly.
see.
Uh, but when you're having, a glass of curd or some
Hmm.
sort of probiotic drink, think about it as to, what you're drinking, what's happening
Yes.
there.
Hmm.
It's not, you don't have to dissect it. You don't have to look at how it was done. You just have to understand, okay, something is entering into my body. So what potentially is in it?
Yeah,
Something at that level.
definitely. I love how you break that down for us.
Thank
So
you.
interesting. Like, I love the work that you're doing, Verima. Like, continue making that very big dent that you're doing into the world and all of the research that you're doing into cancer because it's something that we definitely need
Yes.
these days because
Yes.
I hear about it so much. And thank you for, putting your energy and your time and your effort into that because
My pleasure. Of course.
that's
Thank
very
you.
admirable. I would nominate you for the Nobel Peace Prize if I could. Totally, totally, I would do it. Totally, without a
Thank
doubt.
you.
So you have my nomination for sure. And if you haven't checked out Verima's chapter, she talks about the journey through the molecular cosmos, which is such a cool title. It's chapter 5 in the third Empowering Woman in STEM book. Make sure you check it out. You can check out some of her research. Very cool and very cool information that she has out there. But thank you so much, Verima, for your time and for
Of
everything
course.
that you do.
Thank
Like,
you so much.
always a joy talking to you.
Likewise,
Bye.
Tanya. Thank you. Bye.